coming up on At Your Leisure.
I'm Chad Booth. Tag along with us as we escape summer. First you go up, and then you go down, and then you go into the trees. Find out where.
I'm Stephen Aldridge, and just east of Richfield, there's a pro-quality motocross track that you'll have to see to believe.
And I'm Will Oxley. If you want to see what your side-by-side can really do, bring it out to Whiskey Throttle Race Nights.
I hear the call of the open road. Two-wheel heaven.
I love it. And Honda World called us too.
Oh yeah, they did do that. There was that call.
Welcome to At Your Leisure, everybody. I'm Rhea Rossi Booth.
And I'm Chad Booth, and we are at Honda World today for one of their 5 annual events. This one is a street bike ride, and it's a collection of all kinds of people. I mean, there are folks here that have turned out to ride that are wet behind the ears, and there are other people that are tattooed behind the ears. I don't know, it's an interesting bunch.
It is, and they're all age groups, and we're heading up to Tipple Fork, and then we're gonna do a little pizza action, and then we're coming back down. But honestly, the people, their customers are like family to them. They are so loyal, and these people are really, really wonderful folks.
I mean, take a look around here at this lineup. You've got bullet bikes, you've got cruisers, you've got dual sports, you've got choppers, you've got everything.
Yeah, and I love that there's so many lady riders, there's guy riders, it's just gonna be a really fun ride.
It is. Well, before we take off, Rhea's gonna be on pizza duty tonight. Before we take off, let's find out why these different people come together and ride.
I like to ride with other people. I mostly ride alone, and that's kind of boring. It's like, a group ride, yeah. It's just fun to meet other people and see the other bikes, and mostly just to clear my head and get rid of the stress and the worries of the week.
I'm on an Indian Chieftain 2022 model. I'm on it every day. If it's snowing, I might think about not riding. But if it's not snowing heavy, I'll ride anyway. My very first motorcycle, it was a Honda SL70, the first year they came out. I was 10 years old. And I begged and begged and begged my mom and dad, and I finally got one when I was about 12.
My dad got me into it when I was a kid. He did enduro racing, and now older, I decided I wanted to get back to doing stuff like that again.
I rode when I was younger, and apparently I'm going through a midlife crisis and had to get a new bike. When you have a bike, you automatically are family with anybody who has a bike. You see people driving down the street, we all wave to each other. Yeah. Every time, we're all friends.
The togetherness of the community, just like a lot of like-minded people just enjoying motorcycles.
It's a fun way to relax, and it's like little kids ride bikes.
So I was coming home from the gym one day, just riding home, and somebody pulled out and they T-boned me. So like I was riding just like this, and they hit me straight on this way, so it completely snapped my arm in half, broke my neck. Last Thursday, literally 3 days ago, I had my orthopedic surgeon, took x-rays, and it was fine, so they cut off the cast, and 2 days later, here I am. I would like to say I'm not nervous, like I ride confidently, but like there's probably like 1% where I'm like, oh, it's my first day back in like 4 months. Yeah. So, but I'm stoked.
Well, I don't think they actually drop a green flag to start the race here, but everybody is getting ready to go, so it's time to mount up, and it's time, I guess, for you to go on to the first story.
Absolutely, but I have to take the pizzas up the canyon, so I'm not going to be riding with Chad. However, if you want to ride with him,
there's a spare seat if you're brave enough.
Yeah, it's comfy.
I made the drive to Glenwood recently to catch up with one of our sponsors, Jorgensen's Motorsports.
We're doing a Yamaha demo day. We had it yesterday and today.
As always, Jorgensen's puts on a great event with great people, but this time was even better as they had partnered up with the legendary Yamaha.
My name is Jason Rains. I'm here with Yamaha. We're doing the Yamaha Motocross and Off-Road Demo Program. out here at Glenwood Motocross in Glenwood, Utah.
I spoke with Rod from Jorgensen's about what it takes to build and maintain a track like this one.
So this is a track that Jorgensen's has had for years. The Ogden brothers really kind of stepped up, put a lot of hard work into this. They reshaped the track.
I have been up here every morning at 6 o'clock in the morning, put our 10,000 gallon water tank on it. I have emptied it every day, and I've put some hours up here.
Well, it's a fun intermediate, then beginner to intermediate pro track, you know, so anybody can have a good time. It's fast, it's fun, safe.
It takes a lot of effort. It's a big deal to be able to have a facility that people can come and ride.
Choosing the right motorcycle can be tough. Jorgensen's and Yamaha came together at this event to make the choice easier than ever.
And this is just a great opportunity for somebody that may be interested in purchasing a bike to get the opportunity to actually test the bike. Because that's something in our segment, in the motorsports segment, typically you don't get a chance to actually test before you buy. And we see it every weekend where somebody comes to the event looking at, say, a 125, and then they ride a few other bikes. You're like, well, shoot, I like this bike even better.
We grew up riding motorcycles, and it's just one of our passions. We ride motorcycles and bicycles and side-by-sides and ATVs. It's just what we're into. It's a lot of fun. It gets us outdoors. It lets us discover Utah, discover Sevier County. That's what we love about living in a small town, is we get to enjoy all of this stuff.
As we were wrapping up our conversation, I asked Rod about the difference between conservation and preservation, and he took it in a direction I wasn't expecting.
God made these beautiful landscapes for us to enjoy. They're a resource to us. We should all pull together. It doesn't matter if you're a horseback rider, a hiker, a mountain biker, a side-by-side, a dirt biker, or just a family that wants to enjoy the outdoors. We should all be kind to each other and help support the trails and the outdoors. So you pack it in, pack it out. Don't leave trash behind. Careful with your fires. You see a fellow rider or hiker or horseback rider, stop, slow down, say the pleasantries. Hey, how was your day? You need some water? I've got some water. My name is Rod. Glad to meet you. Have a great day. We need to get back to just that. It's just pure and simple. Hey, this is a great resource that Utah provides us. Let's enjoy it and take care of it together and enjoy it together.
Hats off to Jorgensen's Motorsports for another great event. And here's looking forward to the next one.
Hey everybody, I'm Scott Huntsman in beautiful Moab, Utah, and I've got Tanya's Jeep with me this morning, and the first thing that I did with Tanya's Jeep was install the diabolical slipstream security enclosure in the back of her Jeep so that we protect all of her recovery equipment and tools, everything we want to keep there. These are fantastic. When we have the top off, this secures everything. So Alan at Diabolical, a Utah product by the way, has come up with a new system. We all know we've got to pull these pins. These pins are what secure the top from the bottom side. And he has come up with a spin lever idea. So we can spin it, release it, and open it up. Let's install this. Now y'all know the technique of rolling up a piece of tape to gather up all of your drill shavings. I'm cleaning up everything, I'm packing it all out, so no worries. There will be no piece of metal left behind. Everything we pack in, we pack out. Okay. The pads are back down into place. And now we have spin levers. Very innovative and great support on older products. The new Slipstream products already come with this type of system. Let's get it back in the Jeep. So now that the spin levers have been engaged, this is nice and tight now. And of course, what do I want to do if I want to open it up? Spin, spin, open. Just that simple. I don't have to pull any pins. That's really cool. Fold it back, spin, spin, and now the top hinges up. Super sweet, super cool. Hey guys, we're 100% complete here. Check out their website, diabolicalinc.com. And if you have any questions about installing this or you're interested in the product, send me an email, scott@ayltv.com, and I will get those answered for you just as quickly as I can. But in the meantime, I'm ready to go hit some trails today. It's beautiful down here in Moab. Hey, stay tuned, there's more at your leisure coming up.
So, can I sneak a piece of pizza in advance?
No, Chad, you can't.
How come?
Because I said so.
But
I'm in charge of the food.
I've got connections, and you're not helping me.
You don't have squat when I have the pizzas.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. We are on a ride with Honda World. This is one of 5 annual events that they do. And I see they've got a lot of opportunity here because this isn't all Hondas. Anybody could come. I mean, I'm sitting here looking, there's a Yamaha there, and there's an Indian, there's a Harley, there's a Suzuki, there's another Indian, there's a Triumph. I mean, they got everything here.
They're friends with everybody.
Yeah, they're a very friendly bunch.
They are not discriminatory at all.
But you know, this is a long-standing tradition for them.
It is.
To put on events like this, and it goes back over 50 years.
50 years?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah, let's find out a little bit more.
You know, I've been riding since I was in kindergarten. I got my first dirt bike in kindergarten, and my family was always into riding. We spent a lot of time out on dirt bikes and ATVs. Started working at the store and met my wife, and her family always rode, and this really is my life. There's nothing, like I said, nothing that I'd rather be doing than being up here riding motorcycles with a bunch of friends for sure.
Getting serious, we sell serious products, but we're really just selling fun. That's the whole goal, and that's what we're doing tonight, having fun. And it's just a way to thank our customers, have them come out, have fun, enjoy the products that we sell and tell them about all year.
It's kind of a mixed crowd. Sometimes it's from the social media, they hear it from the social media aspect and those people come. And then sometimes it's just, I mean, a lot of the people are our customers. Yeah. I mean, they've been in business over 50 years, so they definitely have a crowd.
This isn't our largest ride. We'll have a ride where we'll do a barbecue before, when it's a little bit cooler. And that's usually our biggest ride with the biggest amount of giveaways. So if you're really into riding, come to all the rides. If you're really into the giveaways, come earlier in the year.
You know, our guys, our sales team, our whole store, all the employees to all get together, spend time together with each other and with all of our customers all at the same time. We don't really sell a lot of motorcycles for these events or during these events. Our sales department's all here up riding bikes, so no one's really selling motorcycles today. They're up here enjoying the experience with the customers, and the customers get to have more of a personal connection with the team at Honda World, and it definitely changes the perception that the customer has. You know, they see us more in a personal kind of mindset. You know, our goal is to be the I got a guy in the motorcycle industry. I want to be the guy. I want to be, you know, your buddy that works at the Honda store. When your friends are asking about motorcycles and asking about, you know, where they should go, we would love to be the guy that they know, and call Danny, call one of the sales guys over at Honda World. I went riding with them last week, and go see them. They'll take good care of you. We love that for sure.
You know, not only are there a lot of bikes here, there are a lot of helmets. Take a look at this. We got Batman riding.
Is this fun? And she's a cutie that's wearing this one.
So she doesn't have the typical, I am Batman voice.
No.
And then there's this one, this is kitty ears. And then there are all kinds of sayings on here.
And these light up at night, which is too fun.
Oh yeah, it is. Anyway, time for us to get rolling. Time for you to go to our next story, and we'll catch up with you at the top.
We all love a good trail ride, but sometimes you want a little more. More power, more speed, more air. The adrenaline junkies with Whiskey Throttle School District couldn't agree more. So they've teamed up with the Utah Motorsports Campus to bring off-road racing to everyone.
So Whiskey Throttle School District was a group of family members that got together. We started going to the dunes, driving side-by-sides and stuff. We ended up building this car in 2019 to start long jump competition. And that's kind of where we started doing all this type of stuff. That led into racing and long jump competitions. We travel around the States competing in that type of stuff. And then we started an apparel brand. And that's kind of where we're at. And then this is going to be our first race event that we put on ourselves. So that's where we've gotten to.
I'm actually part of Whiskey Throttle's race team, so I am signed up to do all 4 races. I have been driving ever since I could understand the concept of the steering wheel and sitting on my dad's lap and him controlling the pedals. I think anyone that has dreams of this should at least try it. And I would encourage most parents to allow their kids, because that has been the biggest thing I have enjoyed, is that my parents have been my #1 supporter the whole time. I can talk to them about anything. I've told them, yeah, like this is really what I love.
We're gonna have 32 racers, 4 racers per heat, 4 laps per heat. Each person should get 4 races in.
So my wife and I, Krista, we have a YouTube channel called Off-Road Diaries. We met the Whiskey Throttle crew about 3 years ago, and we became instant buddies, and they asked me to do a lot of their emceeing for their events. So I go out, I hype the crowd up. This event, we've got Drew from Carl Malone ADS with us, and he's helping us out a lot. Family friendly people, and so are we. So we just wanted to do something that would be an event for everybody.
Grab your seats if you haven't already, and we'll talk to you here soon. Let's go!
Just a good way to get out and just really enjoy the different ways that we can, go and recreate, So that's the best part. I mean, you look around anywhere around here and it's just a whole bunch of kids kicking around, a whole bunch of families just having a good time. That's what it's all about.
We wanted to get the weekend warriors out and give them a taste of what it feels like to be on a track. No trophies this weekend, just grudge racing, just having fun, getting out here, doing cool stuff, learning new techniques on the track. A lot of people out here do not ride tracks like this in Utah, so that was our main focus. Let's get everyone out, give them a taste of it, and then we'll move on, do trophies in the future.
Isn't it awesome to see all these people here? That is my favorite part about this, is looking out there, seeing these little kids racing their 200s, seeing the teenage group, and then seeing the adult group. And it's all a hobby that keeps us out of trouble.
There are certain safety specifications that your machine must abide by, such as an aftermarket cage, 4-point seat belts, window nets, and a few others. But once those requirements are met, anyone can sign up to race.
We've got 4 events total. This one we've got in August, a September, and October event. But you go to our website, it's whiskeythrottlesd.com. You go to race nights and you can sign up as a racer. You can buy spectator tickets on the website as well. I just want to thank the people that helped us make this event possible. We've got a lot of sponsors out there around the track. All of them have played a huge part in making this event happen, and we've got a lot of volunteers that help our crew out, and those guys are amazing.
This is actually going to be my first dirt race. I usually only race sand. So this race will actually tell a lot about what I want to do, because I also really like watching all the videos about the Baja trucks. So this could just be the start and something else could be the finish.
Welcome back to At Your Leisure. Well, we're at Tibble Fork Reservoir. Lots of commotion here. They're starting to give away the prizes. And look, here's our prize.
Yeah, ooh, that looks really
you didn't
good.
even eat a piece.
Ooh, not yet.
All right.
Alrighty.
So, well, good. I thought you were gold bricking. You really were working.
So we started out with 150 bikes?
Yeah, and only one broke down.
And amazing. That is amazing. And they picked it up and brought it back.
That's right. In fact, the guy may coast it down the canyon when we go home.
I love it. I love it.
Anyway, we've had
That's
a
a
lot
good
of
thing.
fun. You should check Honda World's calendar out. They do 5 of these events a year. They're different kinds. Some of them are off-road, some of them are on-road.
Yeah.
So, but they all have prizes. They all have a lot of fun. They all have a lot of camaraderie. It's just a fun event. So you check that out. There's the link for it. And here is a peek at next week's show.
Next week, Rhea and I are showing you how to enjoy the outdoors in luxury style as we take you around the different adventures you can discover at the family-oriented Reed Ranch. Then, we're showing off some great riding opportunities that might be closer to home than you think, and it is only 30 miles back. Finally, Reese and Marianne recap a trip they took to the Red Cliffs Desert Preserve just outside of St. George for a day filled with fun. This reserve is over 20 miles long and a perfect way to get outside and see some great desert wildlife. Now, let's take a look at our calendar of events. First up, August 7th through the 10th is the Paiute ATV Jamboree in Marysville, Utah. Come down, enjoy some great food, some fun games, and of course, some fantastic riding. Don't let the fire scare you. There's still places to ride. Visit PaiuteJam.com for more information. Then, August 13th through the 17th is the Bryce Panguitch ATV Rally, which is a great way to bring your machine down and experience some amazing Red Rock country. Visit BryceCanyonCountry.com for more information. And don't forget to visit our events page at AYLTV.com to stay up to date on all the great jamboree and off-road and outdoor events of all kinds that will be happening throughout the year.
Well, a lot of great things coming down the road at you on At Your Leisure. Next week's show looks great. We got contests. We got new stuff going on. It's great.
I know it's going to be a great summer. So far, so good.
So far, so good. Want to thank Honda World for inviting us out on their customer ride. A lot of great people to meet. And it was always good to get together with Danny and the boys from Honda and girls from Honda World.
This is a great group. What fun it was today.
Yeah, it certainly was. So just remember, there is adventure around every bend.
Just got to get out there and create your own adventure
at your leisure.